like you hear about?
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Stallings has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
I warned y'all. I warned y'all. I told y'all. I know I ain't done. I just have to pop in when I can. I still haven't got my system that I need. So all this is still gonna be a little messed up tonight. So y'all just gonna have to deal with it. I'm just telling you. I'm up in here. I listen to all this stuff going on, and I'm going nanny nanny boo boo. We told y'all. We told y'all. Us old men. We warned y'all about all this. Y'all didn't want to listen. We're just a bunch of crazy old men on that shit, as William Bright would say. We're on that shit. Didn't want to listen. But here it is. But here it is. Well, before I get started, I want to bring on my brother real quick. I want to bring on Alabama Tide himself. Come on, AT. Come on down, sir.
It doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
Roll Tide, AT. Roll Tide, brother. How
Hey.
you doing, sir?
Well, I'm sore all over, Mr. Spencer, but I'm doing good, brother. How you doing? Roll Tide to everybody out there. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go.
Roll Tide, man. I do. I just now found out. I didn't know that you was in a major accident. I do. I felt. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry you're hurting because I know you're hurting. So anybody out there, he ain't been his typical self tonight. Well, he's kind of beat up all over. He's in a major accident. Just saying. Just letting
Yeah.
everybody know there. But real quick, I mean, did you hear about the deal that the Big 12 has made with outside sources?
Yeah, my outside sources, there ain't no telling how good they are, Spencer, but I figure you know more about it than they do, so tell them about it.
Well, basically, what has happened, the Big 12, they have sold their rights to their conference or selling their rights to outside source. I think it's $1 billion. It's not going to be called big no more. It's going to be whoever the sponsor is, 12,
Yeah.
which ain't bad. I mean, think about if Trojans bought it, Trojans 12. That really ain't bad. I mean, seriously. Or you could go to the Bud Light, oh, how sweet you are, 12, and they start selling 12 packs. They could
Yep.
do, Bud Light 12, they could do all that.
I tell
It
you,
just, go ahead,
I'm
AT.
sorry. I'm sorry. I had a little gap in my line here. I thought you froze on me. Yeah, it's going to turn into NASCAR football. I mean, they're going to have sponsors stuck everywhere. It's going to have McDonald's field goals brought to you by Hardy's first down, and then the helmets are going on back and it'll say, go fly a kite or whatever. I mean, it's going to be just sponsorship everywhere, Spencer.
It is. That's the reason I'm glad you came on tonight, bro. I know it's the last minute. I know you're hurting, and I appreciate you coming on. Little sport here, my little rant, but that's the reason because you understand where I'm about to go with this comment.
Yes, sir.
When, in your opinion, did the greatest motorsports ever, NASCAR, fuck up? Oh, excuse me. Oh, give me. My bad. I've
Don't
been
make
out
me
of it, some
laugh,
of y'all.
man.
Sorry.
Don't make me laugh.
There we go. I'm back in here now. Sorry. I'm back in here. When did NASCAR fuck up and run the whole damn sports? What did they do? What did they do specifically, in your opinion? I'll give you mine because I was kind of in the back door working with NASCAR. I want to hear what you got. When did they fuck up and screw their business up?
There's a lot of things what you say about that, but as you know, there's so many things they done wrong, Spencer. I'm not sure if I'm on the same page you're on or not right now. I know when they went to these, I don't like these playoffs and stuff, so I'm probably not on the same page you're on there. But like I said,
I tell you what. Let me just shoot something out here and let you feed off. Hey Ken, Mr. Voles, I'm ready for it, brother. I know you're getting pumped. Y'all got a good team. I know you getting pumped up. So you need to be up in here. Listen, Nick Saban Jr., Roll Tide, get to see you too. But I just want to, this is a rant time. I have still haven't got my system, so I do apologize for any delays or anything else. It just, I had to come on. But anyway, what I was talking about the NASCAR deal. When did NASCAR fuck up? When did they ruin their name, their brand? What did they do? What they did. Number one was they started putting the advertising on everything around everything. You get a seat, it's advertising. You couldn't
yeah,
even tell if the damn driver had nipples because there was shit all over it. You couldn't even tell what kind of helmet he had because there was shit all over it. The damn cars. It went to hell in a handbasket. Bigfoot, good to see you, brother. But what happened, even with all that, fire suits, I understand that part, is when they go, all right, we want to make everything equal. We want to make everything, we got to make all the cars equal now. We got to make it all
bullshit.
equal. We can't have everything. So what is that? What is college football doing right now? They're trying to make everything equal
Yeah,
when everything ain't fucking equal. Just like in NASCAR, the teams with the most money made the best cars.
yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you feed off that. Be jamming. Good stuff.
No, I agree with you 110%. The teams that had the sponsors that had to do like Jeff Gordon did with DuPont Motorsports, and of course, all of Hendrick's sponsors, all his guys were way out the door with their price. And then you had these small teams that was running one car, and they didn't know what they called start and park. They'd get out there, they'd qualify, and they'd start, and they'd run a lap and then park it and make more money by start parking. And that, that in a sense what's going to happen to these teams now. Alabama, Ohio State, all the blue bloods are going to be the perennial contenders. And these smaller schools, Oklahoma State or whoever you want to put as a smaller school, they're going to be the starting parkers, and that they ain't going to have the sponsors that the other teams are going to have. I'm going to tell you, there's going to come a day, Spencer, if we live long enough, you're going to look and see on the Alabama helmet, and I pray to God it ain't, you're going to see a sponsor. I mean, besides a Nike swoosh, you're going to see something up there like Dow deodorant, or you might see something up there, some kind of cologne or Sprite or Coca-Cola sponsors, and you're going to look on the field and it's going to say NCAA football brought to you by Diet Coke, you're brought to you by Dial Soap, or brought to you by whatever. It's going to be right on midfield. It ain't going to have that script A. It's going to have a sponsor on there, some sponsor, whoever you want to put Walmart on there, and it's just taking away more of our traditions and our rivalries. I mean, it's going to be
I
hard.
won't deny it's coming money. Ken, I know you're a Vols fan, and my wife's a diehard Vols too. So I can't hate you 100%. I can hate you 75%. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're 25% right. When they ended Winston Cup, started the downfall.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one more. Even though me personally, as a Davy Allison diehard fan, and I did not like how Dale Earnhardt Sr. drove. He was a dirty driver. He would wreck people to win. When he had that wreck and he passed, everything went downhill right after that because they didn't have that big, powerful voice that Dale Earnhardt Sr. had. Dale Earnhardt Sr. get up there in the big wigs up there and tell them how it's going to be. Well, they didn't have no more of that. Nobody else in NASCAR had the balls of him to get up in their faces and threaten and tell them how it's going to be. To me, that's when NASCAR fell off the earth. They're trying to make everything equal. They're trying to do it's impossible. Same thing
Yeah.
they're doing right now in William Bright. Good to see you, brother. Same thing they're trying to do in college football sports. All right, NIL, you can transfer out. You can do anything you want to. All right, at the very last minute for game day, your best player can leave and go over here for more money. They can do all. They're trying to make everything so equal. Why are they trying to make everything so equal? So somebody out there without the name Alabama can be champions.
Yeah.
They're tired of hearing the Alabama. Alabama. They're tired of hearing it. They're done all these changes all the way back to Bear Bryant days, tearaway jerseys, all this shit has been caused Alabama. They're tired of all of our championships. They're trying to get other people. Actually, I think they're trying to make it like basketball. They're hoping a team like, let's say, University of Chattanooga can come up here and beat a Georgia in a championship. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what they're looking for. It ain't gonna fucking happen. This ain't basketball, people.
No.
It ain't. Don't get me wrong. I'm a lot of respect for the University of Alabama. A lot of respect for where our basketball players go. But football ain't basketball. And I am sick and tired of all this trying to compare to do. Let's get 32 team playoff. What the fuck you gonna do? Hurt more people? Sorry, AT. Go ahead, man. I got wound up there. Go ahead.
Hurting pretty bad tonight, but I mean, I'm glad to be here. I tell you, you can't make everybody equal. You don't tell you nobody wants. They think they want it to be equal. We want everybody to be equal, 8-4, 9-3, but you really don't. When you look up there and you see 25 teams 8-4 and everybody 7-5 and stuff, nobody wants to see that. People want to see that 12-0 team, that 13-1 team that just absolutely decimated the field. Everybody wants to see Dale Earnhardt wreck that guy and make that last lap, win that race.
Not everybody.
Jeff Gordon won that championship. Well, I mean, I just brought up because he's a blue blood, Jeff Gordon and Terry Labonte and all that. They liked to see it because that gave them somebody they could hate. You know, everybody hated them, and that's a big part of the sports. You know, not just loving your pulling for your team, but pulling against another team because they're close to your team and you hate them with a passion. And all of a sudden you look up, everybody's 8-4. That ain't worth a damn. You know, I mean, you ain't dang. They think that's what they want, but they don't know what they're gonna get.
You're so right. Hey, Todd, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, big dog. Real quick on this one. How much? AT, I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to let you break it down because I'm getting a little weak here. I'm going to have to go make another because I'm on this shit. How much do you think an advertisement on the 50-yard line in Tuscaloosa is worth?
Man, I tell you guys, you take the blue bloods, Alabama, Ohio State, Texas. You know what I mean, the big boys. You take that script day off the middle of that field, and you put a sponsor on there. If it's Walmart, if it's outdoor camping equipment, you pick anybody you want to pick as a sponsor and put them on that midfield stripe. I mean, it used to say Bryant Denny Field and all that. Now it says Walmart brought to you by Campco Incorporated. It's probably going to be worth per game. Well, what would you say if we get 102,000 fans? Say 100,000, just to make it easy number, 100,000. You might say 25 million, 30 million just on tickets alone. And then you multiply it times 7 games. That's 150, 160. And then you multiply the sponsor. You bring a sponsor. During the course of a year, that sponsor is going to be at least $100 million. I mean, for the 50-yard line. It had to be at least $100 million for the full season for every game. Now, per game, it might be just, $12.5 million times 7 games. That's about $96 to $99 million. It's about $100 million a year is what I think for the 50-yard line for Alabama. But you take that same 50-yard line for, let's say, Ole Miss. I mean, they're starting to do pretty good, but they might get $40 million. And it ain't going to be equal. I mean, you might want it to be, but it's not going to ever be equal in that effect. And the more equal we get, the worse it's going to get.
Oh, hell no. Not only hell no, oh, fuck no. Fuck to the no on this one. Fuck no whatsoever. That 50-yard line ain't for fucking sale. Period. You get the end zones, you get the seats, you get tags on the jerseys, you get shit on the fucking helmet. But that damn 50-yard line is our college.
I
That's what
agree.
we stand for. That's who we are. You ain't no money out there to buy that motherfucker at Alabama. If the other colleges want to sell that and sell out to the big dog, let them do it. Let them have it. But the University of Alabama needs to stand fucking strong on this. No, you're not getting a 50-yard line. We give you a damn end zone. We'll go, dildo to the balls on this end zone. The greatest people in the world shaving to Alabama on that end zone, but you ain't getting the middle. I'm sorry. That's got to be a fucking stand. Got to be. Somebody, somewhere, got to make a decision. We have to keep something of old tradition in our damn system because that's what's made college football so damn great.
I agree.
And it
Hey,
wasn't
listen,
about money. NFL, fuck, nah, they got to, they got to leave something sacred, something.
yeah,
We got the Alabama out there going through the A. We got what the fuck ever. I mean, hell, I don't want our $1 million band walking over a damn picture of a Trojan fucking rubber in the middle of the damn field. I know that that's extreme. But I'm just saying. Or a damn tampon. I don't want them marching over that. I'm just
I agree.
got to keep this shit sacred. I don't give. There's a time that money don't mean shit. There ain't enough money. Be jamming, good to see you, brother.
Hey, I'm
And I
right
do
there with
agree,
you.
Pornhub, have somebody fucking in the middle of the end zone. Just saying. Go ahead, AT.
No, I agree with
I
you
just
100%.
fired up.
Man. I'm right there with you. I just think money's good. If they're going to start selling out, they're going to sell out. And then Arkansas will be the one with the Walmart sponsored midfield, by the way, because that guy, Sam Walton's from Arkansas. But that'll be on their middle of their field. That would be Walmart. I don't know who Alabama's sponsor could be. I mean, I'm just sitting there thinking, I don't want it no more than you do. But when sponsors start getting in and they start ruining college football the way everything seems to be running downhill right now, I don't know what we're going to do, Spencer. I mean, at some point in time, you got to draw a line in the sand and say, money's worth this, but it's not worth our script day or our tradition. Is, Bryant Denny Field does not turn into ShopRite Center. Don't turn into these Ozark Mountain vacation getaways or something. You got to have something that is beyond money, that's beyond any sponsor can buy, and then you'll know the teams that's selling out real quick because it ain't gonna take long for them to start
Nope.
putting sponsors everywhere.
Well, for one, that's another thing I want to talk about. For one, the smaller colleges will have no choice because they're not getting the games with the Alabamas, the Tennessees, the Georgias, the LSUs. They're not getting them big games that they're getting pretty much paid to lose. I'm sorry. I mean, that's what I call it. But they need that
Yeah.
money to pay for their athletic department. So they're going to have no choice than to sell advertising because now it's become a free market.
Yeah.
NCAA pussies, these sorry son of a bitches, which I hope somebody out there follows the goddamn money when this is all said and done. And if the person's dead who took the money in, go after his damn family or her damn family. I mean, I'd go total mafia on their damn ass because
No.
they have ruined what we know as college football. The one
Yeah.
sacred area that you could come in, put your hard work in, and become a multimillionaire in NFL or your damn education, your degree. You had an opportunity to do something because of your talent is being ruined all the fucking hell. I mean, what do you think, AT?
I agree with you,
Hey,
guys.
Jeff.
I think a model to look at right now for just now, would be the NFL. Dallas Cowboys Stadium is now called AT&T, but it's been AT&T Stadium. Your stadiums might get renamed first. Bryant-Denny, I'm not saying Bryant-Denny, I'm just saying that because that's our field. Bryant-Denny Field might get renamed before anything else happens, but that'd probably be the first big domino to fall, is the name of your stadium before they actually put a symbol at the 50-yard line. It might be called, Arkansas Field, brought to you by Walmart store. I don't know how you do it, but I think the name of the field might basis. I know because of the word Bryant-Denny, and they should maybe say Bryant-Denny. Of course, it's Bryant-Denny and Saban Field, stuff like that. So that might be the first thing to go is the name of the stadiums. If you look at the model, the way the NFL done it, every one of their stadiums are named after a sponsor.
Damn, bro, you make me want to break something right now. I want to take this damn stool I'm sitting on, throw it through that window right now. Because you brought up something I didn't even think about. I really didn't. It's got my blood, my adrenaline just going out the fucking window right now. So they're going to take it down sponsor and take the name Bryant-Denny Stadium off and call it, let's say, AT&T Stadium or whatever. No, AT&T didn't build that fucking stadium. AT&T didn't make that stadium that way. That stadium should be called Bryant-Denny Stadium, Nick Saban Field. And it should be non-touchable. Non-touchable.
I agree with you.
But you're right. You're right. God. Oh, good motherfucker. Damn, you think, damn dickhead in there killing them trees and overs bad? Just wait till people start burning them fucking signs off the stadium.
No, really.
Oh, no. Hell no. There's too much of us old fuckers still left to start that shit. But yeah, you're right. That's the money. That's where the money's going to come from.
It'll start off like a Bryant-Denny Stadium brought to you by Walmart stores or whatever. But it'll start off Bryant-Denny Stadium brought to you by Walmart. And then all of a sudden that Bryant-Denny will go away and that's just Walmart Stadium. And, they'll do away with that. Let's ease into it over a course of time. These sponsors, I think, are going to be able to turn down the money they're going to offer. I keep saying Walmart just because that's a big chain store, but it could be anybody.
Well, I mean, that's the thing that we started with. Hey, Roll Tide, rise up. Good to see you, brother. I mean, if you get a chance, you're more than welcome to log on. But anyway, that's how we started this. And sorry, my blood pressure gets up. I mean, we warned about this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When all this started. And y'all laughed at us old fuckers. We're on that shit. Y'all laughed at us. For all y'all young people watching that, I still got the texts. I still got all the emails. You're full of shit, Spencer. Ain't no way all that shit's going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Well, I'm going to give you a little personal thing on me. I ain't naming names. I'm just saying. There was a changeover of a business, let's say. And my younger people that I've been training, trying to get up, do all their thing, had questions, but they was afraid to ask the questions. So I go in here and I put it in for them and thank the Lord, my great owners, past owners, had big dinner, let ask questions. Well, now their pussy ass will say nothing. But I already set the damn list in. So I get up and I start reading off of them. And one of them was, when are they going to start putting GPS trackers on our trucks? What do we get? We got, that ain't happening. We're going to keep it the same. Nothing's going to change. Bye-bye. I got one on my truck right now. Right now, that I had to go get the other day. So us old fuckers, we might not know everything. And we probably ain't right, but only, I'm going to say 75% of the time. I won't deny that. But do not deny us old fuckers what we have learned and lived through. The pain of what we went through, the coaching changes, the different systems that we went through. Don't deny us that. We warned y'all back then. Once they went down the money path, where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? Is it going to be called Alabama University? Or is it going to be whatever company university? Everybody laughed at us. No big deal. The football field, what? The coach wearing a big thing on him? What? Everybody laughed at us. Well, guess what? Here it is. But now it's got even worse. It's got even worse. And the Big 12 just proved it. They opened the market to anybody. So you can have some oil company over in Arabia come up, here's your $1 billion, put my name up in there. A China company up in here going, here you go, we got money, go for it. Fucking terrorists can take over the name of our college football right now. And they're going to put the name out there. They could put, I hate being political, but it's true. They could put their country's flag in the middle of an SEC football field and laugh like hell because we did this to ourselves.
Yeah.
AT, tell me, what do you think, brother? Am I wrong or right?
Man, if they ever put another country's flag in the middle of our football field, that'd be the last time this guy ever watches a college football game the rest of my life. I mean, if there's ever another flag planted in our field, I'm done. The rest of y'all can watch it, but I'm done if that happens. And I mean, like I said, there's got to be a line in the sand somewhere where money can't buy everything. And so that'd be my line in the sand. If you put another country's flag, Hamas, that gives $100 billion out. However, I don't know where their money comes from, but I mean, my God, could you imagine seeing a Lebanon flag flying in our field? No.
I can't, but the way they're going, it's possible. Because let's say, okay, right now, Big 12. Big 12 said, we're selling off this. So let's say Iran goes, here's your $1 billion. I want our flag up. Now it's called Iran 12. See what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line, some of these, I hope it's SEC, so this is enough. This ain't fucking happening no more. We're stopping it now. This is fucking bullshit. And if you want to get out here and damn protest on our damn lawn, I'm going to arrest your fucking ass.
Amen.
No, this is SEC country.
Yeah,
we
there's a rednecks down here.
Sorry, I'm getting off on a different tangent. Didn't mean to, but this is where this is leading.
Sponsor money, man. I tell you, if it's enough money, some schools will be desperate enough to compete that they'll take money just about from everybody but the devil himself. And he might be one might be a pitchfork at the middle of the damn field as far as that goes. But I'm telling you, man, this can get out of hand quick. The lines can blur, guys, awful fast. I mean, it starts out with an American oil company. Okay, that's fine. You take an American oil company, but guess where most oil is coming from? Over there somewhere. And then next thing you know, you got another oil company. It's bought partly by China or bought partly by another. Next thing you know, you got a full-fledged Chinese oil company or right there at your midfield stripe or on the name of your stadium. I mean, my God. I mean, the lines can get blurred so fast. It won't even be funny. Look up one day and
they froze up for a second, and just real quick, for all y'all that's watching
a Chinese flag. Sir.
No, go ahead.
Say again.
It just for all y'all who don't understand what these two old men are saying, we are warning y'all the same thing's going to happen to college football. Not semi-pro, not NFL, not CFL, not go fuck this L. No, none of that. We're talking college football, where they're supposed to go to get an education first, to give back to society and make a living for themselves. There's not that many student athletes who make it to the pro money. There's more making the college money now because of NIL and competition. But I'm just telling y'all right now, the the big difference is if these kids are going to start coming in here for only one reason: who can pay me the most money? Who gives me who do we have the biggest contract with? Well, now these colleges are having to pay their bills. They're still having to pay the coaches. We're gonna have to have these big name coaches. We're still gonna have to have all this. Boom boom. So they're gonna be almost be forced to sell off stuff to get money in. And that's where the downfall is starting to happen, y'all. And it's scary. I'm sorry, this is scary as fuck. I'm scared. I have never been scared about anything football in my life. And I have never said to anybody out there, go back, look at any of my shows. Listen to what I've said on TDA. Listen to what I've said on CTS. Listen to what I've said here at Bam Down Sports. I have never said I was scared for the sport. I'm fucking scared. I am fucking scared. Hey, T, you got anything else you want to put in here? Any last words or anything?
It's just
I'm scared
simple.
to death.
It's just simple. You cross a line, you don't know you cross. You let a sponsor come on board. You don't know you cross that line. Next month, that sponsor that you just got signed for 5 years gets bought by a foreign power or a foreign investor or a foreign entity or whatever, however you want to word that term. It makes you feel good, makes you sleep at night. And you look down there on that field and you see a company that was an American company all of a sudden now got bought out by a foreign company. I don't care who it is. I say China or whoever, but
whoever. I understand what you're saying.
that's what I mean by how fast it can be done. I mean, you sign a 5-year contract and it gets bought by somebody else. What are you going to do? You know, I mean, if it's me, I'd say here's the money back, and we don't want nothing to do with it, whatever. But you know, I mean, money talks, bullshit walks. I mean, that's all it is to it. How much money do you got to have to win a 14-team playoff, Spencer?
I understand. Ken, I agree with you, brother. I agree with everything you're saying over here. But let me ask you this question, Ken. What would you do if one of our multi-millionaire people we got in Alabama bought your sponsorship to Neyland Field and they named it Alabama Field? They put Alabama's logo on the 50-yard line for $1 billion. How would you feel if that happened? See, that's where we're going with this. Anything's possible now. Would you want to spend the money to go watch your Vols, Tennessee Vols, play a football game, and you're paying? Let's say you're in the private seats. Let's say you're doing the big money. You're a big man up there, and look down on your field and see an Alabama logo in the middle of it. That's where this is going. That's this is fucked up. Somebody's got to shut it down. Somebody has to shut this down. And God, I hope it's the SEC. God, I hope it is. Because this, I can't even imagine any of our Alabama players having to wear a fucking Auburn logo anywhere on their damn uniform because they're paying $1 million for it. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Georgia Bulldogs would have a field day to have a fucking Bulldog emblem in the middle of Alabama field. And I bet you they'd put together $10 billion to make that happen. But somebody has to say, hell no, this ain't going to happen. Sometime, sooner or later, we have to man up. Say the money ain't worth it. Stop it. I mean, it's like a damn gorgeous whore with a razor up her twat. Do you really want to fuck that? Really? It looks great. Do you want that? It looks great. It's going to rip your dick in half. That's what's happening right now, y'all. Sorry, being all. I'm pissed. Just fuck. That's why I came on that, and I appreciate AT coming on. I am pissed off where this is going. We warned this was happening, and I ain't gonna lie about it. I really didn't think it would go this far. I really thought that the brilliant minds that we have in charge would finally go, oh, hell no. We're going to stop this shit. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Or we're just going to shut it down and restart something. It would not go this far. Hey, Cindy Reed, good to see you, girl. Missed you. This is just wrong. I mean, god damn, what do you do? What do you fucking do when you got the Big 12 selling their big? Well, we always knew they wasn't big. They're kind of little 12, you know. That is 12 inches, right? Cindy, is that 12 inches?
Oh, me.
You know, I'm just saying. I love you, Cindy. You know that. That's
naming
what's
rights.
happening. This is where this is going. And it scares the flying fuck out of me. Nobody else wants to say it. Nobody else wants to get real with it. That's why we're here at Bam Dam Sports. We'll get fucking real with it. And anybody over here in the comment section, let me know what you think. Straight up, Cindy's laughing. Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, she's been told. Yeah, no. She goes, no, that ain't. AT, got it. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little bit more input here before we get up out of here. I'm over Cindy and all these. I need some more input out of the comment section over here.
It's like I said, the blue bloods. I don't know if these investors, sponsors, or whatever you want to call them, how far up the chain they can start, but they're going to start as far up the chain as they can and maybe work their way up into the blue bloods, because I don't know if the blue bloods would initially take the money. Now your fake blue bloods like Clemson and stuff like that, it's not a true blue blood. They've done pretty good, but they're not an Alabama or a Texas or a Notre Dame or a Michigan and stuff like that. Your smaller teams where I think they'll start and they'll work their way up and eventually get into the blue bloods. And I don't know how long that might or might not take, but money makes a lot of wheels turn, a lot of grease gets a lot of things done. So I mean, it's going to be a shame if you ever look up and see something on Alabama field that ain't Alabama Bryant-Denny, Alabama color, or Alabama tradition, because then it's over with. At that point in time, for me, it's over with, because that's when I stop.
Right. All right, Cindy Reed, real quick. I know you come in late. You don't know what we was talking about. What we started off with is the Nana Boo Boo. Well, we told y'all this was coming with the money deal. Big 12 has already put their brand out there for anybody, foreign, domestic, it don't matter, to buy the name Big. So it could be called Trojan 12. It could be called Papa John's 12. It could be called Bud Light 12. Whatever. It could be. That's how this started, where now the money is starting to take over the name brand, the tradition of every college. And it's hurting everybody. Now, with that being said, Cindy, have you got to the point yet that you're ready to come on and visit the show or have your own show? If you are, let me know. We'll hook you up. But if you can't, I understand. But that's where we're at with this, Cindy. All right. Any last words, AT?
Again, I hope and pray it don't happen, but I mean, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to this year, guys. We got a good team coming in. Everybody wants to downplay Alabama with Kevin DeBoer being his first year at Alabama, and I know I'm one of the guys that say it's hard to go undefeated, especially the first year coach. Not that it can't be done. We got so much to look forward to because DeBoer and his offensive set plays right into our quarterback strengths, right into what we got going on offense. Our offense is going to be good this year, a lot better than what we thought it was going to be. I promise you it's going to be. The defense, I'm waiting to see how that swarm defense really does form and fit, but I promise you they're going to play better overall than they did last year. They're not going to be as inconsistent, especially on the offense. And, they're going to go back to doing what they did. I think DeBoer is exactly what we needed. Y'all hang in there. We're going to be tough. We're going to be good. And at the end of the year, we're going to be right where we want to be in the playoffs. If you're in the playoffs, you got a shot to win it all, and that's where we're going to be. We'll be in the top 4 by the end of the year, at least top 4. I mean, it's according if we lose 1 game or 2. If we lose 2, we'll still be in the playoffs. I don't think we'll lose more than 1. If we lose 1 because of a long season, anybody can slip up. But we're going to be good, Spencer. Roll Tide, everybody. Just hold your britches. Here we go.
Well, you just brought up another one, damn it.
Uh-oh.
You just brought up another one. You are so correct. But, AT, what do you think about our prize starting quarterback going to being a celebrity softball player? Taking the chance of going out there, ripping Achilles, popping it, and we don't have him no more. What's your thoughts about this one? I mean, I appreciate the notoriety. I appreciate all the money going to be raised for it now. But really? Do you take this chance?
You got to be careful, guys. I mean, charity's a wonderful thing. At the same time, you got to look at what you're doing. Job one is the football team. Now, I mean, I understand making money for charities, like Spencer said. That's a great thing to do. But if he gets hurt, we got 2 good quarterbacks in the back behind him. But guys, they're not to the caliber that we're going to need as far as what we got coming back. I mean, he's I don't want to say he's irreplaceable, but what he brings to the field, that how fast he can get down the line and get gone, that's a big thing. So I'm right there with you, Spencer. I'd have to tell him, say, son, you don't need to do that.
I'll be going, how much would it cost for you not to do that?
Really?
If not, I have my whole training team out there, put him through him stretches, everything. I mean, seriously, my wife played semi-pro women's football, and she was doing the 20 ends passing practice, and it was raining that day, and it was muddy, and I don't think she did. Well, I think it was like after 30 minutes in their practice, and she's already been running all those routes, she got set and hike, and she took off and pop. Achilles gone. It came all the way up underneath the back of her knee. Just that one little thing.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm going, do we need our starting quarterback to be out here doing charity softball, running around, and it scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't know he was doing that charity. I didn't catch that. I've had a rough couple of days now.
But yeah, all right, y'all. Well, we're gonna try to get on up out of here. I appreciate everybody being up in here listening to my rant. I warned y'all I was gonna rant, and this one, when I heard that the Big 12 is selling their big to whoever, China, Saudi Arabia, whoever wants to put the money out, will have their name in front of an American football. Ooh, I had to come on. And I do appreciate AT also coming on here, brother. I appreciate you backing me up. And I hope you get to feeling better. I'm sorry that you was in a wreck. And I hope everything heals up quick. If you need anything, please let me know.
Yeah, everything will be okay, guys. I mean, it ain't nothing severe. It's just sores that run over a cat.
All right, sir. Well, right now, let me go ahead and get us up out of here. I'm going to get out of here like I love to do is the Mighty Bear Bryant. Love all y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And if y'all got anything y'all will put in the comments afterwards, please do, because this scares the flying fuck out of me. This is going to change everything that we know about college football.
You've got to be better in all 3 areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'd be worthwhile. certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those 3 areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here as the national champion.